SnowTrax television has been brought to you by Snowmobiling in Ontario. There's no place like this.
So what do you do if you're into the first week of January, there's no snow east of the Manitoba border or south of the 49th parallel? Well, you do what I do. You get out your Ontario planner. You make a few phone calls, and voila, instant winter. What do you mean there's no snow in Ontario? Just because you look out your window and all is green is no reason for tears of frustration and disappointment.
You don't see me crying. Come up here and ride. There's tons of riding. There's all kinds of accommodations. There's gas all over the place. I know some people have a fear of District 15 because they think there's no amenities. We have them all.
I'm in Kapuskasing. It's 11 and a half hours from Buffalo, 13 and a half hours from Cleveland, and 12 hours from Detroit. And the way I see it, you can either go for the drive or stay home and mow the lawn. Personally, I'm going for a ride.
Generally, we're first because we're blessed with cold prior to having the snow, so we can get our water crossings, our swamp frozen, get the maintenance ready on the trails via signs for safety. And then we get the snow, which allows us to activate our trails almost instantly once we get 4 or 5 inches of snow. But by packing them down, the frost really gets down, and we get way ahead of the game.
The Kapuskasing area can be up and running by mid-November, but generally they open by early to mid-December. However, this season, even they are struggling a bit.
What we're doing now is still packing because we don't have enough snow to make a pristine trail like we're used to. On the trails themselves, they're not going to be pristine. You have to be careful of lumps. They're not really that bad.
It won't take a whole lot more snow for the riding conditions here to be good. And when it's good, it's really good.
The Northern Corridor has a lot of local trails that many of the people haven't tried, and many of the riders use the A trail. And for something different, you can try our secondary trails. Hearst has a lot of northern secondary trails where you can day trip for 2 or 3 days. There's absolutely no reason for any concern about riding here in the Northern Corridor. We have a very unique and ideal situation in the north. All the amenities that you require while snowmobiling are accessible right off the top A or just along the top A trail. We've got restaurants, accommodations, dealers in the 3 major communities of our Northern Corridor. We've got everything the snowmobiler would like.
The trails here are long, wide, fast, and fun, so you'll see a whole lot along the way. And some of these sites can only be described as out of this world.
Moonbeam is one of the most well-known clubs, I would believe, in Northern Ontario. It seems to be strategically located, and everyone likes to stop there. There's a very friendly atmosphere, good soup, homemade bread, beans. It's very friendly people that run it.
Oh, this thing's heavy.
It is. When you consider the snow conditions on the eastern side of the continent, the trails up here are in pretty good shape. And I can tell you from experience, when the conditions are pristine, you can easily do 250 miles, even more in a day. And there's no better way to end your day than a ride through the park. Well, that's a wrap from Kapuskasing in the heart of the James Bay frontier.